She is on fire. Maybe... Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So this is what I came up with for Valentine's Day. So if you want to recreate it, all you have to do is just continue watching. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Varsha and I love doing makeup videos. As we move on through this look, I'll even mention a few other videos that I have, which you guys could probably watch if you think this is too much or too different for you. But you know what? Welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more beauty related stuff, and don't forget to like the video and comment if you, I don't know, if you guys have some questions, some suggestions. This is an open space. Okay, here we are. So I actually came up with, I don't know, some hairstyle which seems to be opening up now. Finally. I thought let me just infuse some hydration into my face because I've had a very tough week. So this is a Tarte Mist. While this is kind of sinking in, I'm actually going to go in straight into moisturizer. This is, after a very long time, I did pull out my M.A.C Strobe Cream. So ideally for me, a Valentine's Day look is and should be very glowy. But obviously if you have, you know, oily skin, or you don't prefer something dewy, you can obviously just go in with a regular gel moisturizer. While doing this, I'm actually going to mention one or two looks again. There is my holiday look, which is, you know, classic red lips, a bold green liner look, which is perfect for date night, especially if you're someone who likes slightly bolder looks. The most recent one is a smoky eye video. I really love that, you know, nice classic smoky eye. Perfect. My rose ink is almost 1/3 left. This goes under the eyes. So I'm just going to pat this into the skin. Charlotte Tilbury in number 4. Just on mainly high points. I mean, this also has a bit of like hydration in it, so it'll actually be doing me a little bit of a favor too. And using my clean beauty blender, just patting this all over my face. Added some on my shoulder and collarbone as well, just to get the glow a little. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I've applied it on all these areas because of, I'm sure you can see the texture just bouncing off the lights. So I'm just using this mainly in the center of my face, and you know, just using the finger to make all that texture vanish. And also, you know, I had a really bad cold and a slight fever over the past week thanks to all my skiing. So, you know, using the tissue constantly, I just have so much dry skin in this area. I just hope once we put on the foundation, all that doesn't show, but if it does, it's okay. Who cares? Do you see how it just blurred everything, all that shine that I had? Next, I'm going to do all my color correction and I'll be right back. I have a video on it if you guys want to watch, so I don't know, just save it to watch later, maybe. For my foundation, I'm using the HOURGLASS Warm Honey Foundation Stick. What I like to do is I'll just melt this on the back of my hand, tapping this all over my skin. I'm not going directly in with this on my face because many times I feel like this doesn't end up blending that well, so I prefer this way. I prefer a more darker foundation than a lighter one, because I feel like the work that you have to do for a lighter foundation is way more than a darker one. I'm going to use some of this Born This Way concealer. I'm just going to go all over my lid first, just to make sure, you know, the concealer gets evenly applied. 2 shades of the Born This Way concealers. It'll be written down here, but I'm trying out this trick where I mix just a little dot of this Rare Beauty. Let's see if it works. I don't know, I just wanted something slightly pinker under my eyes in a stampy motion. This is how the concealer looks. I think I love it because, I mean, let's talk about how flawless it looks first. But even that pink undertone like just actually brightens up pretty much. Like, I was a little worried about like how it might look, but no, I am loving it, honey. The only thing about mixing this into the concealer is that I just feel like the concealer is creasing really fast, but usually I know how to manage that. It's pretty easy for me. What you really need is, you know, your powder ready, set to go, because once you blend it out with your beauty blender, you have to immediately go and set it. This is a Givenchy powder. You know, when you're setting a pink, like since I added that pink blush to it, I'm setting with a pink powder. I mean, that is essentially how this whole thing came into being. You know, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist using a little bit of pink under the eyes. I'm thinking of getting done with the face first, but not the blush, because I feel like maybe once we have the eye look on, I would probably then decide the color of my blush. So now your girl doesn't want to do any sculpting, nothing major. So I'm just using this amazing Merit bronzer. I love. And I'm just going to use this M449 brush from Morphe and just lightly start sculpting. Actually bronzing, not sculpting, because I don't want it to be too sculpty. Also use this on the side of my face and just gradually work it around this perimeter here, and then use the beauty blender to just like marry the two. Love a nice hugging cheekbone little thing. All my pinks are across different palettes, and that's the whole point. I'll be like switching pretty much the whole time. I'm gonna take this nice pink shade here, apply that. A slight hue of pink all over the eyelid. Any light pink will do. Just bring that all onto your lid and over your crease and into like a little bit of space that you have between your brow bone. So all the way. Using this KGH brush number 17 and this Carli Bybel palette, which I've been surprisingly reaching for a lot again. I'm going to use a mix of these two shades, and I'll just use this on the outer V of my eye just to bring some, you know, pink mauve dimension. Flick it into like your brow bone. I'm sorry, my nose is starting to get a little clogged up again. So I'm putting all of this pink into my lid space here. I'm just very lightly using this brush just to bring some of this pinky color right under the brow there. From this Urban Decay Moondust palette, I'm going to use these two shades, that is Spectre and Element. Now any light or dark pink glitter will do, even the loose ones will do. I'll just use this all over. More than all over, just on the first half actually. It's like makes it a little more interesting. There. And I want a nice soft brown liner, so I'm just going to use this thing from Valentino. This is the black and maroon color, so I'm just going to use some of the maroon. I have a tutorial if you don't know how to do a wing. Nothing beats a beautiful pink and brown combination, you know, it's like so pretty. Now I'm thinking of drawing in a few hearts in this area here. So I'm going to use this Swerve Beauty palette, and I will be mixing this red and this white. I'll be creating different colored pinks to draw in different kind of pink hearts. If you have something like these, which are like nail tools, this will really help. Just to like, all you have to do is just draw a tiny V and it's a heart. It's super easy. Or if you don't have something like that, you can actually even use a thinner brush. This will just require a little more control. Not impossible, but just a little more hard work. Pretty happy with how this looks right now. It's going to take a little bit more of that glitter and just pack it just for a little more impact. The lid and even on top of these hearts. It'll just like sparkle in between. Really loving this. First thing on the agenda is finishing the eyes. I'm going to take that same color and really just smoke out that lower lash line. Also the same pink shade right on the lower, on the lower lash line. Just a little bit. It's up to you if you want to line your lower waterline or not, but I'm just closing up this space by just drawing this on the outer third of my eye. Using a cream pencil in the inner first, just like that. So I want to open up that inner space. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Because of its nice wispy little effect, I feel like it'll be the perfect mascara to complement this look. I'm thinking whether to put falsies or not. Maybe. So this black spot here, I'm going to leave it because it has to dry and only then can I scrub it off. I think I'm going to skip on the lashes because I don't want it to cover all this hard work that I just did. I was confused between this blush and another Dior blush, but I think I'm going to go in with this one. Funny, Valentine's Day. This was given by a guy who cheated on me. I'm applying this. This goes on the cheekbones. Such a perfect color. Goes so well with the look. The look is a little creative, so I can give it that extra blush. And once I reach the temples, I'll actually just go over these hearts. So don't worry, these won't get wiped out. Look at the speed at what I'm applying. The blush. Again, just to catch the sun outside. Ooh, she is on fire. So on the nose as well. Finally, highlighter. I'm using that Carli Bybel pink. I mean, I was confused actually between this and the Dior palette, but I think I'll go in with this. So gorgeous. This is Soar by M.A.C, and I'm just drawing my lip shape. This is Berry Smoothie by GERARD Cosmetics, not Jerry. And I'll just love this. It just goes so well with the look. And finally, everyone, this is the finished look. How do you guys like it? Today, as you can see, we got a little more creative. I'll quickly move on and tell you what I did as my finishing here. I added a little bit of lip gloss and I added this M.A.C one. This is the M.A.C Domestic Diva Lip Gloss. There's the usual setting mist and powdering my face, which I usually do in all of my videos. So that is what I also did to make this skin look nice and flawless. As you can see, I also went ahead and redid my hair. I just hope it just doesn't look too flat. I don't know. But I also went ahead and removed that, ouch, that hurt. I don't know if you can tell, but I also went and removed that little black mascara spot that I had. I literally just plucked it out with this because it was dry, and I just went over with my concealer brush, just over a little bit, and you know, when I was going in with the powder, I once again set it. Now, coming on to these hearts, if this all is too much for you, you guys can actually just reduce it down. Just make it one inside, one outside. You can make it one pink here, one red here. I mean, there's so many ways to do this. You could instead maybe just draw two little hearts down here, if you know, if that is what suits you. And it's so easy to draw the heart. You literally just have to take the brush, just draw a V, that's it. And you can obviously, when it's bigger, it's easier to control the curves, but when it's smaller, you have to use one of the smaller brushes to bring a little better control. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch those other romantic kind of looks that I have on my channel. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, take care and bye-bye.